stumbled past this really, really fabulous vintage jewellery shop that has a load of like Chanel and other designers. And so I thought that we would go and have a look. Also, we're going to ignore the fact that my burn on the side of my face from my curling wand is there. And then also there is a luxury shopping centre here that has Saks. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Links will be below or in the shopping button on the screen. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Cassie and I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you like luxury fashion, then you're probably going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Also, can we have a look at these raccoons and the fox playing cards? I'm oddly enamoured by them. Okay, so we are almost here. This is where we're going, and so let's go inside. This is a fabulous shop. So I think all of this is vintage. Well, everything in here is vintage. And then you have the designer section. So here we have some Gucci. And the thing is that I never see vintage Gucci stuff. Like, look at this. This is so similar to the links that they're now doing as part of Sabato De Sarno's collection, except that the holes are smaller. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'll put a picture in so you know what I mean. Look at this. For those of us that love a good logo. That's for, oh, and this one with the horse bit. Stop. That's fantastic. You know, I think that we see a lot of vintage Chanel stuff, but that. Are you seeing this? With the crystals and the chain and the little, what is this? I want to say carabiner, but that's not the right thing. I'm going to need to try some of these things on. The shop is huge. It goes back a long way. You've got like all of these vintage bags and crocodile bags and Fendi, and that's a fabulous choker as well, is this not? This is the YSL case. I love these little dangly earrings in the hearts with the YSL on there. They're fabulous. And then like this crazy necklace that has these flat, almost like medallion-y-esque discs on it. You've got Ferragamo, Lanvin. Gosh, I haven't thought of Lanvin in ages. No shade, well, maybe slight shade to the Lanvin girlies. Like, they're missing out there. Look at this Givenchy stuff. Look at that set. Are you kidding me? With the crystals and the gold. Like, this is all to make a statement. You know, nothing here is for the faint of heart. Nothing here is for a dainty little, let me just do a dainty little necklace, you know. You might catch it in some lights. No, this is like, hello, I wish to be seen, I'm walking into a room, thank you so much. Those door knockers. Fantastic door knockers. And now we've reached the Chanel. They've got a crazy amount of Chanel vintage jewellery, to the point that, like, I don't know if I've ever seen this much. Look at that fabulous ring. I love a good juicy lucite ring with the crystals inside, and these dangly earrings with the number 5 with like an iridescent-y metallic in there as well. But like, my gosh, this is from 2000 with that ginormous white medallion with the crystals. Look at that, with like the chains spelling out Chanel as they drip down the ears. These are all a moment. Again, these like coin medallions. They have so many incredible earrings, actually. This necklace is my favourite because it is, hold on, is it a belt or is it a necklace? Maybe it's a belt. No, that's a tiny, tiny belt. I think it's a necklace that plays on the fact that it's you know, a classic belt design. You have all these 3 strands of chains, 1 strand at the back, the 2 CCs flanking everything, and then you've got this drop chain there that is phenomenal. There you are. Oh, perfect. I mean, this on a black, like, turtleneck.
Oh, it would look great.
Would just be so statementy and fabulous.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. That is just phenomenal. So beautiful. And then this one is from, do we know the...
So it's from the 90s. We don't know the exact date.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 90s piece.
These are all sort of like coin based. So you have all of these necklaces, belts even, that all are sort of based on this coin situation, this medallion. And they're just fantastic. With the heart. so pretty with like all of the ornate design that's going on in the back of there as well. More door knockers that I love. Lucite, that's a 1997 cuff. Ooh, and are these ones all clip-on? You know, a lot of the vintage Chanel earrings are clip-ons. Because I think that was the style, which kind of, that I'm not a huge fan of that. I much prefer the post, because I feel like they stay in my ear more, but I don't know. There's probably a workaround that I'm unaware of. Look at this great brooch with all of these dangling little CCs. Just imagine that on your left lapel, left titty moment. Oh, that's so nice. It just hits so nicely on the, you know, on the neckline and everything, and on top of anything. That's just fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that obviously Chanel is like the biggest.
Yes.
But I've not seen vintage Gucci pieces this, you know, like so many of them.
So vintage Gucci is actually kind of hard for us to find because just like we buy things and we want them to be in like pristine condition still.
That's the thing.
So with vintage Gucci jewelry, that's just hard to find.
Yeah.
People either didn't take good care of it or whatever the case is. And then YSL, for like the designers we're trying to keep in here, is actually the hardest for us to find because he didn't make a lot of jewelry. And then on top of that, it's all like bigger or whatever, so easier to get banged around if someone wore it before we get our hands on it.
Interesting. Oh yeah, that's true. I'd never even thought of that. With the Dior stuff, the Dior earrings, are they all clip-on or post or both?
I believe our Dior earrings are all clip-ons.
Okay.
I could be wrong, they might have
the time.
Yeah. More of a thing of the time. Also, like, with the size and designs they're using, they would be way too heavy.
It's true.
Even with the gold plating, it would still be way too heavy.
Okay,
like, it would just drag on the... 1990s Dior.
Wow.
Definitely seems like the designers for Dior had the most freedom to do what they wanted.
Okay.
You can tell by, like, the Galliano pieces.
I was going to say,
like this and the stuff with all the piercings in it.
Yes.
This was a Galliano piece. It's $3,200.
Okay. I mean, but you can see why.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a super special piece. Wow. And, like, I've only been able to find, like, the longer version of it. I haven't been able to find this short.
That is just beautiful.
I'm a big Dior girl. Like, the necklace I'm wearing is...
Oh, wow.
It's in the window. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It is so fab. Here, try it. No, it's such a, like, special piece. That's another one I haven't been able to find again.
Yeah.
Like...
Okay. It's so like Carrie Bradshaw.
Yes.
You know?
Okay, have I done it right? Pardon?
I'm obsessed with that necklace.
Oh.
No, it's my favorite thing.
Oh, wow. And I love how you can play about with it, and
And, like, I love when things, like, have movement and make noise and all of that.
Yes.
Like, that, you won't be quiet wearing that, both visually or audibly.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, that is just... This is special.
Yeah.
Okay, how much is she?
$48.
Am I able to try on those?
I'm so sorry. I put them away
No, it's fine. I just want to give them a go because I always sort of discount clip-ons.
Yeah. But if you like vintage,
I know. Well, this is the thing, and I love the style of these.
Yeah.
Oh,
and the pricing on these are pretty good. They're $395.
Yeah. This is not. I thought they're usually quite painful, but these aren't.
It all depends on the type you wear.
Yeah.
Also, like, we have padding we can put on them.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I like these for like every day.
Yeah.
You know, because it's kind of like a stud, but not.
Just a fun statement.
I mean, those are
piece.
fabulous. Aren't
They are.
This is the lovely Sophia who's helping me today.
Hi.
And you know what? I completely didn't see that. I just saw the logo one next to it.
So this one, it's just a fun little piece. It's got the faux pearls and the...
Oh, and the little shoes.
shoes.
My gosh, that's so cute.
Just a fun little...
Something.
Yeah.
Why not? Exactly. These have a post.
Yes. So each one's a post has been added to them.
Okay.
But also with
1990.
the Saint Laurent stuff,
Mm-hmm.
this cuff, the alligator.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic, and that's like weighty.
You're getting an arm workout if you're wearing that. No, the belt we have at the bottom of the window. The colorful. You think that one though? Okay. Yeah.
These are
Let's do the pearls then. Chanel pieces from 2003.
Wow.
Yeah, these are all from the same line. The lucite
Love. Look at that little camellia.
necklace, the bracelet, and the brooch. And very rarely do we get like
A set.
a set.
Because lucite and like acrylic to me is so playful and like fun and young. And so for it to be, put on like the pearls.
It adds an elegance to it.
Yes, yes. And then all of these little leaves as well. Oh my gosh, that's great. Again, why do I want like a Jane Fonda moment in a white shirt with the collar up and then you're just like, glorious. We are now walking to Canal Place, which is the mall here. They've got Saks, they've got Louboutin, they've got Tiffany. Those ones off the top of my head. So I thought that it would be interesting to have a look at namely the Saks offering, because it's going to change depending on where you are and what they think the people of that area are interested in. So let's go and have a look, see if we can find anything fun and interesting compared to New York and the other stuff that we've seen a lot of. So let us see what is in store. I feel like Beyonce in a wind machine. It opens at 12. We're at 11:57. Random, and I know that, you know, I have beef with Burberry, but I do think this is one of the best tote bags out at the moment. You've got the huge Burberry check, which it's like, not that, I mean, it's recognisable, but it's not like as monogrammed. And then you have the short straps. You've got the long straps if you want to shoulder her. You've got all these like zip sections that, I don't know if they're relevant or whatever, but it's huge. Quilted on the inside with the blue. Comes in a load of different colours. I think this is a good one if you want like volume. Oh, here. This is the best colourway in my opinion. Like the beige. I really like it. And it's a hardware material as well. What is this? Unclear. Celine. What, summer 8? Oh, that's a great colour. And the clasp is actually an easy clasp to use with my fingernails because you don't have to pinch it in. But that's also great because it's like a leopard and a triomphe print. Okay. Oh, which they're also doing in this like little shoulder bag style. This is the new style, isn't it? The girlies are loving leopard. And Celine says yes, us too. Actually, I don't know how I feel about that one. This one, I don't know. The style of it is throwing me off a bit. Like, I'm not sure how I feel. But that in the denim with the silver, 10 out of 10. Don't be surprised that I love all the logo ones. An excellent beach tote. How much is this? $1,450. And she is substantial. Like, that is... She's got some heft to her there. And then these mini totes. Also, all of this section is very summer appropriate. By the beach, grab and go, have a holiday. And the little raffia with the bucket bag. Cute. This sort of reminds me of their version of like a Prada moon bag with the zip at the top in the white with the silver hardware, which I do think is really cute actually, but it is a very small shoulder bag, so keep that in mind. I really do think this is a great alternative to the Prada Clio. It's the same sort of profile except you have a little bit more of that hardware. If you're a gold hardware girly, maybe this is more up your alley. I feel like she's extremely chic. I like how slouchy she is, nipped in with the hardware, little turn lock to open. Oh, slouch. I feel like this is a good like work play bag if you don't want anything shouty for work, which is completely understandable. Something like this, and the leather is so soft and supple, so I think that's a good option. More summery totes. Look at this huge raffia one, it's absolutely ginormous, but it'll pack nicely as well. How much did we spend? 2,500. Okay. Bit on the price. What did I say? She was a recommendation in my summer bags video. Plug if you haven't seen it. It's great. And it's like super soft, malleable vinyl. Easy to clean. Fabulous for the beach. She looks great. Look at her in real life. Fantastic. Wipe clean, easy. You know how it is with Chanel. It's got to be covert. So I saw these online. I think that these are cute in real life. I mean, you're really not getting much in there TBE tiny bag energy, but I do think the style is quite cute. This tweed bag as well, I like the fact that it has 3 kind of like different straps. She's a square mini, gold hardware. I thought she's a lot of fun. This classic flap was the one that sort of my eyes were drawn to the most, with the Chanel lettering and the CC's printed all over it. I love the white on the black. My issue is, am I seeing yet another wonky flap? Unclear. If everything about this was made well, this would have been great. While we can get away with it, because nobody's in here, let's have a look, shall we? Okay, oh. Little vest top with a little something on the arms. I'm not gonna lie, I love this because it's the loudest piece in here, possibly. With the little Chanel on the pockets and the Chanel buttons. Oh my gosh, these shorts are great. They're like they're an off-white. You have the little crystal CC on the side, the lace inset, whatever, lace trim as well. That's great. And that's a great t-shirt. So how much do I have to sell off of my possessions to afford this? Oh, it's nowhere. Of course it's nowhere. Of course. And how much is your friend here? So that's 2,200 for a couple of those swinging around. How much are the shorts? 1,800. To be honest with you, I know it's sad, I was expecting more. Is it still a horrendous price? Of course it is. And yet, here we are. That's nice with those buttons as well. Little vest top. It's a jeans with the CC. I was like, can you still put a belt in there? Look at that though. That's a fabulous button. We've got swimsuits, and because they're leather, they'll probably say not appropriate for being in the water, but it's got a massive CC and a cutout in the middle. I don't know what I was expecting in terms of the buy, but I really quite like the selection of pieces that they have here. Like, they have quite fun pieces. This is a cute little Burberry skirt. It's like a wrap skirt. It's cute. I like that actually. Look how they've styled this shirt. Like a little, hold on a second, maybe I should do that. It's beautiful material though, I will say. It's so soft. Oh my gosh, okay. In the next installment of designers doing tank tops with a tiny bit of a logo, there we go. This is the Burberry version with the knight at the back. And what we're dealing with, 390, about the same as the Loewe ones. By the way, I touched this, and when I tell you, it goes through me. I can feel it in my teeth. It's like, oh gosh, it's gone right through me, that. This is cute. I do really, really like this scrunchy little, it reminds me of Issey Miyake Pleats Please. You know, the way that it's done. How bad is it? It's terrible. It's 1,890. So we move on with life. Burberry bikinis in the classic. Okay. Just trust me on that one. In the classic black with the Burberry check trim. Let me put that there. There we go. And then the white version. Easy tie at the sides. Oh, some hefty little gold. These things, they do have a name and I've forgotten the name. And I know one of you guys told me on the last video, and I'm sorry that I've forgotten. And then you have these that are a bit more like neutral, monochromatic. Is this like a little, oh, that's a nice like shirt style dress, but it's quite a, it's not that light of a fabric. I would have expected it to be a bit lighter for the summer maybe, but it is a beautiful soft fabric. This is a great trench. This entire rail is just... I'm messing it about. This is a great trench. Really beautiful trench material, like a gabardine. I just really like that colour. That colour combo. Look at the girls hanging out. Just the triplets looking fab. She does go perfectly with this bag. Also, I quite like the fact that they have a lot of like, how much is this? 1,800. Oh, looks great there. I hate that I love this. This is from Cruise or like last year. So they have a lot of like older stock, which is a good thing if you're like trying to find something. My mum bought these in Paris. They're a very great purchase. These marriage... I'm sorry, this is for a child. This is for a child going to school. Espadrille with the CC. Okay, if one is going to do a Birkenstock style shoe, this is the one to go for, because we have crystals, we have razzle dazzle, we have intrigue, we have interest. Those are nice. Fendi. Come back. This is not nice. This is nice, yes. This is not nice. This is very clunky, no? It's just like, oh, there's a lot happening there. Dear me. Louboutin. A lot of Louboutin, actually. These, why do I quite like that? Even though it makes me feel like a hoof. What size? I was like, can I squeeze my foot into this? It is giving slight hoof vibes, but there's something about it that I like. I'm not meant to be buying. Oh! And then there's a shorter little mule version. Well, both of them are mules, Cassie, but platform, non-platform. Ballet, flats, these little... These are a little chic moment. If you don't want too much of a heel height, a little stiletto. She's badass, isn't she? Black, pink, nude. She is not to be messed with, and I enjoy that about her. Something about this reminds me of like 90s Versace, and I really like it, like this strappy, colourful carnival of a shoe. It just makes me happy to look at. That and like a chiffony dress blowing in the wind. Having a fabulous time. Right, YSL. We know I have beef with some of the shoes. I think we can all agree that that is a nice looking shoe. Also that. I wonder why that has that and the other styles do not, but this has a bit more of a solid mule there. I do like these YSL sneakers, they've been doing them for years. But if you're looking for something just like simple, but you want to design a sneaker, another Mary Jane style that is appropriate for a child, but if this is your vibe, listen, that's up to you. This gives very 90s model to me. In like a little white, black minimalist dress with this.
I tried on the Alma backpack and I really like it. It's very slimline, it's very compact. I just can't get around the backpack thing. Like, I don't like it how it hangs off the body, but that's just a me problem because otherwise it's very cute.
Well, I hope you enjoyed. I think we got to look at some quite interesting pieces, and the vintage shop was great. I got myself a little something, so there will be a haul. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to leave a link to another video over here in case you haven't already seen it. An amazing morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. In the words of my father.
If you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.